The drums started before midnight. No one was there to play them. I know how that sounds. If I didn't hear it myself, I would not believe it either. But I grew up in a small village where drums are not just instruments. They are messages. They call people. They warn people. And sometimes, they answer things we don't understand. This happened 8 years ago, during the dry season. I had just come back from the city after finishing my studies. I thought I had outgrown village fears. Spirits, curses, old stories. I believed those were just things elders used to control children. That night proved me wrong. Our village sits near a thick forest. We don't go inside after sunset. Not because of animals, we all know the paths well, but because of what people say lives deeper inside. I always laughed at that. Until that night. It started with a low beat. Dum, dum, dum. At first, I thought someone was practicing late. Maybe for a festival. But something felt off. The rhythm was too slow. Too steady. Like a heartbeat, but wrong. I was lying on a mat in my father's house. Everyone else was asleep. The sound woke me up slowly, like it was pulling me from a dream. Dum, dum, dum. I sat up and listened. The drums were coming from the old clearing near the forest edge. That place had not been used in years. No festivals. No gatherings. Nothing. I stepped outside. The air was still. No wind. No voices. Just that drum. Dum, dum, dum. It echoed across the village. But no one else came out. That was strange. In our village, if a drum sounds at night, people wake up. They come out. They ask questions. But that night, it was like I was the only one hearing it. I walked to my father's room and shook him. "Papa, can you hear that?" He opened his eyes slowly. "Hear what?" "The drum." He sat up, listening. For a few seconds, there was silence. Then, dum, dum, dum. His face changed. He stood up quickly. "Go back inside." "What is it?" "Go inside," he repeated, louder this time. But I didn't listen. I followed him outside. By then, a few elders had stepped out of their homes. They were not talking. Just standing. Listening. The drum changed. Dum, 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 dum. Faster now. And then something else joined it. A second drum. But softer. Like it was answering the first one. My father grabbed my arm. Hard. "We should not be outside," he said. "Who is playing?" I asked. He didn't answer. One of the elders, an old man named Kofi, spoke quietly. "That clearing, it should not make sound again." I laughed nervously. "It's just someone playing a prank." Kofi turned and looked at me. His eyes were not normal. They looked afraid. "No one goes there anymore," he said. "Not after what happened." "What happened?" No one answered me. The drums kept going. Now there were 3 of them. Different rhythms. Not random. Not chaotic. They were talking to each other. That's when I noticed something else. Dogs. Every dog in the village was silent. No barking. No movement. Just silence. That scared me more than the drums. My father pulled me again. Inside. Now. This time, I followed. But I couldn't sleep. The drums went on for what felt like hours. Sometimes they slowed down. Sometimes they got fast and loud. Once, they stopped completely. That silence was worse than the sound. Then suddenly. Dum. 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 Loud. Violent. Like something angry. I covered my ears. And then, voices. Soft at first. Like whispers carried by the wind. I couldn't make out the words. But I knew they were not from the village. I got up again. I know I shouldn't have. But something pulled me. Curiosity. Stupidity. I don't know. I stepped outside again. The drums were still going. But now I could hear footsteps. Not one. Many. Coming from the direction of the clearing. I looked around. Still no one else outside. Even the elders had gone back in. I started walking. Each step felt heavy, like something was warning me to stop. But I kept going. The closer I got, the louder the drums became. Dum 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 dum. Fast now. Urgent. The forest edge came into view. And then I saw it. Firelight. Faint. Flickering. In the clearing. I stopped. My heart was beating so fast it felt like it would burst. I should have turned back. I didn't. I moved closer, slowly, hiding behind trees. And then I saw them. People. Or, things that looked like people. They were standing in a circle around the drums. There were 3 drums. Big ones. The kind used for calling the whole village. But no one was touching them. Still, they were playing. On their own. The figures were moving. Swaying. Bending. Their bodies did not move right. Too slow in some places. Too fast in others. Like something inside them was controlling the movement. I tried to count them. I couldn't. Every time I looked, the number felt different. The firelight flickered across their faces. That's when I noticed something that made my blood run cold. Some of those faces. I knew them. One looked like Kofi. Another looked like a woman who died years ago. Another looked like my uncle. My uncle had been buried 5 years before. I stepped back. A twig snapped under my foot. The drum stopped. All at once. Silence. The figures froze. Then slowly, they turned. All of them. Toward me. I couldn't move. I couldn't breathe. One of them stepped forward. The one that looked like my uncle. His face was wrong. Too smooth. Too empty. His eyes were dark. No white. Just black. He opened his mouth. And spoke. But the voice was not his. Why did you come? I wanted to run. My legs refused. I heard the drums, I said. The figure started moving again. Slowly circling me. The drums began again. But now, they were louder than before. Right next to my ears. Even though I was not near them. Dum. 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 Did no one tell you? The voice said again. I shook my head. They forgot, it said. So we remind them. The circle tightened. I could smell something. Rot. Like old earth. Like something that had been buried too long. You should not be here, it said. I'm sorry, I whispered. The figure leaned closer. Its face stretched slightly. Like it was trying to smile, but didn't remember how. Now you know, it said. The drum stopped again. Silence. Then everything went dark. I don't remember falling. I don't remember leaving. The next thing I knew, I was lying on my mat. Morning light was coming in. My father was sitting next to me. He looked tired. Like he hadn't slept. You went there, he said. It was not a question. I nodded slowly. He sighed. I told you not to. What is that place? I asked. He was quiet for a long time. Then he spoke. Many years ago, there was a gathering in that clearing. A celebration. Drums. Dancing. People stayed too late. They ignored the warnings. What warnings? That some nights are not for the living. I felt cold. What happened to them? He looked at me. They never came back. I swallowed. But I saw them. He nodded. They come back when they are remembered. When the drums call. Who plays the drums? I asked. He shook his head. No one knows. We sat in silence. Then I remembered something. The others, why didn't they come out? They heard, he said. But they know better. I didn't speak again. That night changed everything for me. I stopped laughing at old stories. I stopped walking near the forest after sunset. And sometimes, very rarely, when the night is too quiet, I still hear it. Far away. Dum, dum, dum. And I never go outside to check. Tell me in the comments if you enjoyed this story. Hit that like button and subscribe for more interesting stories on folktales and epic.